It's going to be a very dusty third of the stage once they leave Antofagasta, going from the coast up road by 180 kilometers to the start of the stage. It's a big one, 418 kilometers, looping right round to the beach, literally, at ATTIYAH. Terrible news just after the first 10 kilometers on the stage. Italian Luca Manca crashed off his KTM. He has been airlifted away with serious head injuries. Our prayers are with him. But the race continued with Cyril Despres leading at the first control point and then losing a little bit of an advantage by the time he came to the refueling. But what about poor old Gonçalves, the Portuguese off the BMW? He was just coming into the refueling area and a massive crash for the amiable Portuguese. The medical crew's with him immediately. He says, I'm so sad that my rally has come to an end here. It's the first Dakar that I'm not going to finish. I'm so disappointed. It was Marc Coma who had the best run. He has been victorious on this, the sixth stage into ATTIYAH, and he has begun his charge back to the top of the rankings. He has managed to pull out 10.5 minutes over the rest of the field, and Coma has leapt from 7th to 4th in the overall standings. This could be a real charge and a real finale of the 2010 Dakar, right to the last kilometre of 9,000. Cyril Despres, second on today's stage, those 10.5 minutes behind Marc Coma, and Cyril Despres continues to lead in the overall standings by 42 minutes ahead of Francisco Lopez. But it wasn't Lopez who was third on the stage. It was actually, as he celebrates coming into the stage finish, it was actually Helder Rodrigues on the 450 that was third on today's stage. Now here is Francisco Lopez, an Aprilia 3 and 4 as we have now come into ATTIYAH. Lopez second in the overall standings, jumping for joy in the last couple of 100 yards as these guys have made a massive drop of about the last 3 kilometers down to the waterfronts. Palando's Olivalsetta, fifth on today's stage, but still losing times to those very svelte and agile 450s that were ahead of him. Stage 6, and a victorious one for Marc Coma ahead of Despres. 10.5 minutes, they're precious for Coma. Rodrigues, Lopez and Olivalsetta fifth. Therefore, in the overall standings, Despres still leads by 42 minutes from Lopez, but Coma closing in. He's now fourth. Marc Coma saying there was a very difficult hidden waypoint at the 29th kilometre. All the riders turned right, and with the dust I was a little bit lost. But finally, I didn't lose time. I suppose had a good rhythm, even in the end if it was hard for me. I had to pass a few riders in the dust. It was quite dangerous, but I tried to keep cool. I'm happy to be here without any problems. The end of this stage was both magnificent and complicated because I almost feel seasick in these mountains. It was like a roller coaster. For 30 kilometers we've done downhill slaloms, almost a bobsleigh over those last few kilometers. Amazing.